meringue. Hey, what a day we got it for you. But the first thing, I'm sorry, I got some bad news for you. You heard the announce over here that there was supposed to be Luigi Casseroli. I'm sorry, couldn't be here today. I know a lot of his students are out there. I know you're one. And I guess you're wondering what the heck happened to Luigi Casseroli. Well, it's too bad. He's in the hospital right now in a very critical condition. Apparently, last night he was making himself a chocolate fondue. But his wife found out he was bada-beep, bada-boop, on the side with another woman, you know what I mean? So she took his bars of chocolates and threw them away and put X-Lax there instead. I got a police report here. I'm gonna read it just for you. It says, police were called to the home of Luigi Casseroli very early this morning by worried neighbors. The neighbors reported being suddenly awakened by a series of loud and rapid fire explosions. It says right here, upon entering the house, the police were drawn to the bathroom by some low moaning. After breaking down the door, the police report finding Mr. Casseroli on the floor turned completely inside out. Apparently, although he was in a critical condition, he was able to run 26 miles to the hospital. It says right here he beat the Olympic record. And the good news is the Russians and the Americans are already bidding on his recipe, I hear. But anyway, Luigi's not here today, but what a day we got for you. You know, Christmas is not too far away. And at the Christmas, guess what everyone eat? See, you all know, eh?
Fruitcake.
What the heck is a fruit cake?
Yeah.
Somebody told me what I was making today, but not till I made it. That's what it is, fruit cake. We don't want somebody come to your house and you say, hey, what do you like to have? And they say, fruit cake. And you don't got none. You're gonna run down to the store and buy some of that glue that they sell in the candy, you know. Don't worry, today we're going to give you Mama's recipe for a fruit cake. Now, first thing you do, you got to promise me this. First thing you do, anytime you do one of my recipes, have a glass of wine. Gonna put you in the mood. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. See what I mean? Put you in the mood. Now, when you're in the mood, find yourself one good-sized bowl. That's a good-sized bowl. When you got yourself a good-sized bowl, you check in the bottom, you got no holes. Because if you got holes, everything you put in is going to go on your shoes. Then you want your fruit cake, you're going to have to put your shoes in the oven. You know what I mean? Now you got your good-sized bowl, you get yourself some flour. And, look, please, don't take no notes here today. Charity Meringue is going to give you the complete thing after. You get yourself 1 cup. You take your flour, and when I say 2 cups of flour, please, 2 cups of flour, no more than that. So you put them in your flour like this. See, it comes out so nice. You put them in your flour. See, you got it too much there like that. I do this on purpose. I never make a mistake like that. But when you see you got too much flour, just scrape a little bit off. Then, of course, you throw them in. The second one, usually you don't make a mistake. Oh, again, on purpose, I make a mistake. So you take them your flour, you scrape a little bit off, and of course, you put them in like that. Then you take what you call a spoon, and you stir them up a bit. Mix them up, nice, mix them up. And
well,
something wrong with it.
Yes, you need 2 things to mix up.
There's a girl on the ball all the time. That was a test for her. I know that. You think I'm a dummy head or what? Next time, pay attention. Now you got that, of course. You got your flour in the bowl. One thing, please, don't forget, when you make this recipe, have yourself a glass of wine. Gonna put you in the mood.
Yes.
Arrivederci Roma. The one white. So what are we going to do? We're going to crack them up like that. See, come up very easy. And then you're going to do this and you're going to do that and they fall in the side like that. So if something like that helps, you just scoop them up. Throw them in like that. Don't worry, everybody make a mistake every now and then. And the next time you do it, you just don't make a mistake. What the heck is going on tonight, baby? And you throw them in like that. Very simple, I'm telling you. Then you take your spoon, you mix them up a little bit. I just put 2 things in it, it's starting to look good already. I can't believe it. Very good idea, don't forget. Have yourself a nice glass of wine, I'm going to put you in the mood.
Oh, yeah.
Almost missed a little bit in there. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. I'm in the mood, let me tell you. Now, what do we call it this? We call it a fruit cake. What are you going to put in?
Fruit.
Hey, very good. I wanted to hurt. You throw your voice over there. Very good. Very good. You take them yourself for some fruit. You throw them on the counter like that. And of course, you chop them up for very small pieces. Sometimes you get a couple of fingers. Sometimes you get a thumb. Make sure if you're doing somebody else's thumb, not yours. But, as I said, chop them up in nice little pieces, okay? Because you give your visitor a nice piece of cake. You don't want them here to take it like that, you know? Normally people that come to your house, they got a small mouth, you know? A couple of people in my family got a bigger mouth, I'll tell you that. And of course you mix them up a little bit. Starting to look good, let me tell you. Last time I see something like that, it was on the wall. Now that you got all your things in there like that, please, don't forget. Have yourself a little bit of wine. Gonna put you in the mood. Hey, Mama Najalavere, it's getting a little warm in here right now. Now you got yourself, you're in the mood. And you got your things in there like that. Now comes the very most important ingredient you can put. What are we going to put in there to give it a little zap? You know what I mean? We're going to put in some rum, okay? Take one of those. We're going to put in 1/2 cup of rum. So of course we take a cup again. And then we find out, how come it's nothing a mark on these? But look at this, nothing a mark. How am I going to know which is the rum?
Well, how about tasting it?
That's a good idea. I'm going to taste them a little bit here. Here we got, that's Scotch. A real Scotch. Monarch. Here we got a little bit, you guys are crazy here. That's a cherry herring. If you find yourself some cherry herring, it's not in the recipe, but you can put in a little bit. Very good. Next, we still got a lot of this thing. What's going on in here? Oh, you guys want to get me. You guys want to get me. I don't know what the heck that is, but you throw them in. And this is the course that we got here. That's the rum. When you find yourself some rum, you get yourself 1/2 cup of rum and you throw them in. Then you mix them up in the poker. You know, Angela, you know what I mean. Yeah. So there you go. You got your rum in there. You mix them up a little bit. Have a little bit of wine. It's going to put you in the mood, let me tell you. One nut, am I in the mood here? Now that we got it. Now that we got a rum inside, a good idea right now, since it's right here on the mama's recipe, to put in 1/2 cup of cognac. And remember, please, when you put your stuff in, make sure, what is it? That's not cognac. That's the rum. What's the matter with you? That's the cognac. So you get yourself 1/2 cup of cognac. And please, don't make a mistake. 1/2 cup. If you find you put Don't forget, disappointment is time to get yourself a little bit of wine to put you in the mood. Ah, boy, right in the women in the mood. What are we making here, anyway? Oh, yeah. And when you make a fruit cake, don't forget, get yourself an egg, crack your egg, and throw them in. And don't forget, when you throw them in, mix them up a little bit like that. And of course, since we're making a fruit cake, it's a very good idea to get yourself some fruits and throw them in like that. And of course, you mix them up like that. You know, sometimes I make a little cake, and then people say to me,